Welcome everyone back in. I don't know if anyone is here, but if you are, welcome back. Richie's back. He just defeated AJ just about an hour ago. And now we have his next challenger. As Richie will be finishing off his tournament. Matty Laws, you're still doing week 8. We still have him one match. We have one match left in the tournament after this. Matty Laws taking on Noah Foster. But Matty, you're here. It's week 8 for you technically. Let's get this underway. Richie, you just defeated AJ, but you're back again. Richie, how you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling all right. I've been feeling pretty good all this tournament. Had a good account of myself. The fact that I was once the points leader in the bracket is a good feather in my cap. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just getting more points on the board and seeing where it leads me in the future. So yeah.
All right, and Matty, at this point, I consider you should make a self goal. You want to get to 100 points. I mean, Paul is unreachable.
If I don't break 100 after you told me my point total between 2 games, if I don't break 100, I'm gonna be one sad ooze.
Then we will see what will happen there. But Matty, how are you doing tonight?
I just got back from the funeral for the Indianapolis Colts fans, so I'm doing pretty well for myself as a Broncos fan. Yeah, no, I've done very well as the Zack Sabre Jr. of the Clash. I've been doing absolutely horrid, but I've got a decent point total. Richie, here's hoping I can pad your stats a little bit. Once again, all the loonies this way.
Yes, indeed. Because it is now time to bet your loonies. If anyone is in the chat, it is now time to bet your loonies. Will it be Matty, Richie, or Ty? Get those loony bets in now if anyone is here. It's time to get your loony bets in. But guys, we are going to start with round number 1. And round number 1, guys, works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers and 1 random category for 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available. And we are going to start with Matty's strengths, and they come in the category of NXT takeovers. And your first question is, now this is for both of you to write down, is, which takeover saw the takeover debuts of Kevin Owens and Finn Balor?
The takeover debuts.
Yes, their first takeover matches. They both made their debut wrestling on the same takeover. Which takeover was that? All right, Matty, are you good?
Go to him first as I'm finishing up.
Okay. Richie, what do you have?
I'm not sure. I said Takeover Brooklyn.
And Matty.
I said our evolution.
Correct answer is our evolution.
You got me kind of pulled together because I was like, wait a second. I knew they faced each other at a takeover, but I almost forgot Finn Balor debuted at this one.
All right. So your next question is, what move did Tommaso Ciampa perform on a metal divider between the rings to defeat Velveteen Dream at NXT TakeOver War Games 2018? Come on, dude. That's not how you spell Velveteen.
I'm going to be really mad with myself because this is another one of those Matt Morgan situations where I know the name of the move. I just might have the wrong name for it.
I can also accept what the move is.
I wrote it in parentheses.
All right. Matty, what do you got?
Is it the Willow's Bell rope hung DDT?
And Richie.
Willow's Bell.
Yes, indeed, you're both correct. Good job there, guys. And we are going to move on to Richie's strengths. And Richie, your strengths come in the category of The Rock.
Ooh.
And your question. At which pay-per-view did The Rock face Mankind in an I Quit match? What was the name of that pay-per-view? Right. Are you good, Matty, or are you thinking?
I'm just gonna write one down. I know I am fucking wrong, but for the life of me, I can't remember. I'm gonna be really mad if you say the one that I think it is.
All right, Richie, what do you got?
Royal Rumble.
And Matty.
I swear to God, if it's the Royal Rumble, because I wrote Backlash after fighting with myself.
The correct answer is the Royal Rumble.
Son of a bitch!
And your next question in The Rock is, how many times has The Rock won a tag team championship in the WWE? All right, looks like you're both in. Matty, what do you got?
2, with the biggest question mark I could possibly do because I wasn't too sure about it.
And Richie.
I said 4. I thought that was once or twice with Mankind, once with Jericho, once with Undertaker, but I don't know.
I forgot about the Undertaker one. I remembered
So-
the Jericho and I remembered the Rock and Sock connection.
The correct answer is 5. The Rock and Sock Connection have 3 reigns
Oh,
with the
damn.
tag titles. 3 reigns. So, scores 2-2 as we head into your 4-point question. Your 4-point question comes in the category of factions and tag teams.
Oh no.
And your question is, who were the 4 male members of the Right to Censor?
Do I need their gimmick names?
Yes.
Shit.
I mean, only one has a gimmick name.
That's what I was thinking. Thank you for clarifying.
Mm-hmm.
None. Oh my god, why is number 4 evading me so hard? Oh, there it is. I probably spelled his last name absolutely horrid, but
All right, Richie, what do you have?
Steven Richards, Val Venus, The Good Father, and Bobby Buchanan.
Matty.
it was Val Venus. Good Father, Perry Saturn, Stevie Richards, and Bull Buchanan.
All
Really
right.
just fun.
So,
I could have swore I saw Perry Saturn in that rip-off, or the ripped sleeves.
So yeah, the correct answers are Stevie Richards, Bull Buchanan, The Good Father, and Val Venus. Richie, you got 4. Matty, you got 3. As we go on to the second round, its current score is 6-5.
Good memory, Richie.
And Matty, in the second round, we're going to be starting with you. But the second round works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. Each combatant will answer their own 4 questions based on the strength given for 4 total points available. So, Matty, your first question and theme songs. Whose WWE theme contains the lyrics, "I'm sick of all these people talking out their heads"?
That would be a man who walks for miles in a pit of danger. That would be Batista's I Walk Alone.
That is correct. And your next question. Which TNA Tag Team theme contains gunshots being fired in the beginning of their theme?
Was that AMW, America's Most Wanted?
Did they? I have Motor City Machine Guns, but now I'm actually kind of wondering because I didn't write these questions.
I do know Motor City Machine Guns do, but I also think.
No, it's not gunshots. It's like a gavel because they find the defendant's guilty. It's
That's
like a gavel
what it was,
hitting.
yep.
So that one is not correct. We move on to your next question. Which R&B and hip-hop artist had one of their songs be the official theme song of each of the past 3 WrestleManias?
Each of the past 3. Would that be The Weeknd?
That would be The Weeknd. So we move on to your final question.
Yeah, there was Savior, Tears, Blinding Lights. What was...
I have no idea. I didn't write these questions. And your next question. What was the name of the SmackDown theme song performed by Drowning Pool that was used between 2004 and 2008?
Was that theirs? I'm gonna hate myself. Was it Rise Up?
That is correct for another point. Very well done.
WWE Anthology.
As we move over to Richie. And yours, as we saw earlier, comes in the category of Impact in the 2020s. And your first question. Who did Josh Alexander defeat to win his second Impact World Championship?
Moose.
Moose is correct. Which former WWE Women's Wrestler eliminated Tasha Steelz from the Collier Shock Gauntlet at Bound for Glory 2021? That's supposed to say Women's Champion. Former Women's Champion.
Okay. Tasha Steelz. What year was it again? 2021?
21. Yep.
Melina?
That is correct.
Yeah.
And your next question. Other than the Motor City Machine Guns, who is the only other tag team to win the Impact World Tag Team Championships in the 2010s and the 2020s?
Oh.
Gallows and Anderson?
That is incorrect. You're looking for the North.
I thought it would have been Rhino and Slater.
No. Well, Rhino and Slater would have won the WB tag titles in the 2010s.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah. So, we're going to move on to your final question, Richie. What was the only non-Impact title to be defended in a match at the Multiverse of Matches?
Non-Impact. Was it the Ring of Honor title?
That is incorrect. It was the AAA Women's Championship.
Oh, that's right.
I was about to say that was a phenomenal show, but I couldn't remember the answer.
Mm.
I thought it was something to do with AAA though. Thought maybe Vikingo did Mega Championship defense.
All right, so it is currently 8-8 as we head into the battle zone. 1 point per correct answer. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. Each combatant will take turns answering until they have 5 guesses each for 5 total points available. Richie, since you are on the top of the screen, you will answer first, and here comes your question. It comes in the category.
I think the last 3 of these I've gone in at a tie.
That's the way she goes. Today, your category is New Japan Pro Wrestling. And your question. Which 10 wrestlers were in the Block B in the 2018 G1 Climax? Richie, we'll start with you.
I'm just going to have to guess here. Carl Anderson.
Matty.
Block B, I believe, that year was won by Naito.
Okay. Richie?
Tamatonga.
Matty.
The person that I have been mimicking all tournament, Zack Sabre Jr.
Richie.
Tanahashi.
Matty.
Was El Desperado in this block?
Okay. Richie.
Will Ospreay.
Matty.
I'm pretty sure he was in this block. Tomohiro Ishii.
And Richie, your final one.
Sonata.
Matty.
And because he said it and I can't think of anybody else, I'll go with his tag partner that you're evil.
All right. So, your correct answers are Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, Zack Sabre Jr., Tetsuya Naito, Ishii, Sonata, Juice Robinson, Hiroki Goto, Toru Yano, and Tama Tonga. So, Matty, you got 3. Richie, you got 2. 11-10 as we head into the final round.
Yeah, I thought Kenny Omega was in that bracket too. I was going to say him instead of Evil.
All right. So, the final round works like this. Each combatant will pick 3 numbers. Starting with the lowest score will be assigned 3 questions based on the number they have chosen. Combatant with the least amount of points will start the round until they take the lead. There is no knockouts, and the game will continue until all questions are asked, even if a winner is declared. No overtime, 3 points per correct answer, 2 bonus points for the victory, and 1 point if there's a tie, which is not possible today, as we have a 1-point swing. So, Richie, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
10, 1, 4.
And Matty.
What were the numbers again?
Between 1 and 20, and he chose 10, 1, 4.
All right, yeah, 3, 7, 15.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought you said below 20 this time.
Okay. So, Richie, you chose number 10. And that corresponds to Impact Wrestling. And
see
Richie,
that big old smile.
your question. Ironically enough, at which 2022 pay-per-view event did Josh Alexander win his 2nd Impact World Championship by defeating Moose?
Rebellion.
That is correct for 3 points.
Hell yeah, Richie.
So, Matty, we're going to move over to you. And you chose number 3. And that corresponds to the Royal Rumble.
Oh no, this is either good or bad.
And your question, Matty. Which former ECW champion made their WWE debut in the opening match of the 2000 Royal Rumble?
In the opening match?
Yep, former ECW champion made their WWE debut.
2000. Was that Raven?
That is incorrect. We're looking for Taz, who choked out Kurt Angle.
Son of a bitch, yeah, that's right. God damn it.
All right, Matty, you still have 2 more questions. We're going to move on to number 7. And that comes in the category of first match. And your question is, Randy Orton wrestled in which type of match in his first ever match on pay-per-view? What type of match was it?
His first ever pay-per-view.
His first ever match on pay-per-view, he wrestled in which type of match?
I don't think... Oh my god. It's not a casket match, but I feel like it had to do with that rivalry with The Undertaker. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it was a singles match. A regular, base-ass singles match.
Well, that is incorrect. It took him from his debut 16 months to have a pay-per-view match when he at SummerSlam 2003 when he competed in an Elimination Chamber.
That was his first pay-per-view.
That was. But Matty, you
Orton
still
needs
have,
a little bit more respect. Goddamn.
you have one more question, and you chose number 15. Number 15
Gig me softly, brother.
corresponds to our sponsors at strictlyfortheculture.ca. They are black owned and independently operated, offering free shipping on all orders mailed to Canada and the United States. Be sure to hit them up on Twitter for their special stuff that will get them cease and desisted, but I didn't say that. But Matty, your question and Black Excellence is, which tag team did Doom defeat to win their first WCW Tag Team Championships?
Okay. Can you give me a... Because I might be a little young.
This
Can
is
you tell me who
this is
Doom is?
okay. That is Ron Simmons, Farouk, and Butch Reed.
Okay, who did they defeat? Because I do remember Simmons and Butch Reed as a tag team. What an absolute unit of a team, by the way. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like gonna absolutely clarify me. Were they a prominent tag team?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. I mean, they were WCW Tag Team Champions, so yes.
I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself. The Nasty Boys?
That is incorrect. You're looking for the Steiner brothers.
Close enough.
Steiner
Good job,
brothers.
Richie.
So, Richie, you will win this match, but you still have two questions remaining.
Take it home
Richie,
strong.
your next question is number 1, and it corresponds to NXT. And your question, Richie. Who is the only wrestler to score 0 during the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge at Deadline 2022?
Didn't watch this. God damn it.
I will agree with Richie there. I didn't get a chance to.
I'm just gonna say I don't know who was in the match, but someone who'd probably get 0. I'm gonna say Lash Legend.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Kiana James.
Okay.
Wow, she really got nothing in that match.
Yep. But Richie, you still have one more question, and that corresponds to the Survivor Series. So you may remember this from when we asked AJ earlier, but what was the most recent Survivor Series event to be main evented by a traditional Survivor Series elimination match?
Traditional Survivor Series.
Yeah, so it was like just a team versus team elimination style.
Okay, yeah. I think it's been a while.
If it's the one I think it is, I'll comment on it afterwards.
Maybe. Yeah, 2018.
That is incorrect. Matty, what did you think?
Was it the worst in recent memory? 2017?
2017 is the correct answer. But with a final score of 13-11, Richie, he's going to go back-to-back tonight with back-to-back wins to finish
Good
off
job,
strong in the
Richie.
clash. You'll pick up the win here. Richie, you'll score 13 points to add 15 with the win bonus to your total. Richie, how you doing? How would you feel about finishing off the clash strong?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. I've won more than I've lost, and the ones I've lost have come down to the wire. So yeah, no, I think I've had a pretty good showing for myself, and yeah, I look forward to where this where this sits me going forward in CWT. I think like I made a good case for being definitely up there in contention later on. So this was fun, and I had a lot of fun, and good job, Matty. He was on my heels for a bit, so yeah, no, it was fun.
Yes, indeed. And Matty, you still have one match remaining. Our only match left in the clash against Noah Foster. Hopefully you can finish strong as well, but how do you feel about this match?
You guys can look up on YouTube just videos of Zack Sabre Jr. at the G1 Climax, and you'll know how I'm at. This is a really good, hard-fought victory for you, Richie. I've been... Like I said, I think next clash, I'll show a different side. I'll actually get my head in the books, but yeah, I've just not been doing too well. Looking forward to my next match, and yeah, there's another plan for down the road, so.
Yes, indeed, and there's plenty of plans for after the clash is over, and Matty Laws, you are definitely a part of those. We might not be having another clash next year, but if we do, I'm going to change up the format a little bit, so we'll see if that is. But that won't be until like the end of next year. But either way, guys, I want to thank you both for being here. Richie, thank you for competing in the Clash. You will be messaged with any plans for the Clash final show. But Matty, whenever you get the chance, Noah said he would follow up with that in the Twitter chat that we have to plan the last match of the Clash, and we can celebrate the end as we head into Christmas, as well as the end of this tournament. Richie, have a good Christmas, and I will talk to you after that, unless we play in WWT before that, which we usually end up doing. And Matty, I will talk to you soon when you take on Noah. Thank you to everyone who was here tonight. Nobody was chatting, but I don't know if there's anyone watching.
I was about to say, where did the loonies go? Were there any loonies back?
I don't think anyone was here. Let's see.
Aw.
Yeah, no one was here. Everyone's watching football.
Ah, well, you guys fucking suck.
But yeah, so thank you to all for being here. Stay tuned for that standings update. We will see you for the final match between Matty and Noah at a date to be determined. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you guys so much.